Hi everybody, I'm Debbie McGraw. I live in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. I've been an advocate and activist for over 30 years. I'd like to welcome you to the module on meaningful engagement and participation for the National Rights to Housing training. I'd like to talk a little bit about why meaningful engagement and participation of first voice, not just first voice advocates, but first voice, ground level, homeless folks are important. Lived experience. Because the reason that it's really important to have them at the tables is because they're impacted most by the policies that are made. They live by these policies. They know how inadequate the policies are. We are in a housing crisis right now. The numbers of homeless in across Canada have risen dramatically in the last while. So how do we change that? Let's listen to the first voice. Let's listen to the homeless. Let's hear their voices. Let's get ideas and solutions from them on how to change policies and how to realize the right to housing and make things more positive for everybody across Canada.
If you were to leave the review panel members who are doing the first hearing, if you were to give them any advice, what advice would you give them?
The first piece of advice I would give them is not to be afraid to invite first voice folks to the table. Not to be afraid to talk to them, and to try to understand where they're coming from and put yourself in their shoes so that you can understand where they're coming from, because their stories and what they're telling you are their realities.